afternoon. Today, speech is about domestic violence policy. My name is Sheila Wicker. The state of Mississippi House Bill 709 on July the 1st, 2013 strengthens domestic violence laws to protect victims from abuse and their abusers. Therefore, we should support the HB 709. By being guilty of simple assault is by knowingly, recklessly, and purposely doing bodily injury with a deadly weapon which could cause death. Also with putting another person in fear for their life, which upon being convicted, the criminal would be punished by a fine of not more than $500 and are imprisoned in the county jail for not more than 6 months. However, if the criminal is convicted for simple assault towards a statewide elected official of any employment, then the criminal would be sentenced to a fine of not more than $1,000 and are imprisoned for not more than 5 years. If a person is guilty of aggravated assault, which is caused bodily harm to a person or causing injury knowingly, purposely, or recklessly under circumstances manifesting extreme indifference to the value of a human's life, or to attempt to cause bodily injury with a deadly weapon or other means to produce death or serious harm, or cause injury to a child who is boarding or exiting a school bus in a violation of Section 63-3-615. Upon conviction, the person that is guilty will be imprisoned in the county jail for not more than 1 year, or in the correctional facility for not more than 20 years. However, for a person being convicted of aggravated assault towards an elected official, would be sentenced to be punished by a fine of $5,000 and are imprisoned for not more than 30 years. With a person guilty of simple domestic violence, will be fined not more than $500 and are imprisoned in a county jail for not more than 6 months. But on the third offense or subsequent conviction of simple domestic violence, the defendant will be guilty of a felony and sentenced to a term of imprisonment not less than 5 years and not more than 10 years. In sentencing, the court shall consider as an aggravating factor whether the crime was committed in a physical presence or hearing of a child under 16 years of age who was, at the time of the offense, living with either the resident of the victim, the resident of the perpetrator, or the resident where the offense occurred. Disciplining a child, such as spanking, is not an offense under this subsection. A person convicted of aggravated domestic violence shall not be eligible for parole under the provision of Section 47-7-3 until he has served 1 year of his sentence. Strangle means to restrict the flow of oxygen or blood by intentionally applying pressure on the neck or throat of another person by any means, or to intentionally block the nose or mouth of another person by any means. Every conviction of domestic violence may require, as a condition of any suspended sentence, that a defendant participate in counseling or treatment to bring about the cessation of domestic abuse. The defendant may be required to pay all or part of the cost of the counseling or treatment in the discretion of the court. In any conviction of assault, as described in any subsection of this section, which arises from an indecent of domestic violence, the sentencing order shall include the destination domestic violence. The court clerk shall enter the disposition of the matter into the corresponding uniform offense report. This act shall take effect and be enforced from and after July the 1st, 2013. This shows that domestic violence should have a steeper policy than what is found right now. This is why we need to support the HB 709 bill. Thank you.